From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. All right, just about set to go. And starting in this one, Greg Maddux. What do you have on him, Siggy?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Tony Gwynn, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And it's even up.
I got a ball, one strike.
That one missed.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Mike Cameron up now for the Mets. And there's a ball. Maddux. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and you know he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
Two strikes.
One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping players off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Francisco Lindor, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Ball one.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out.
One ball, two strikes.
And a pitch. And Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today on the hill, Nolan Ryan. What do we have on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
This is Bryson Stott. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down. Jake Mangum steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And a strike in there. Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, two strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup.
The first baseman.
Two down, base is empty. And next for LA, Ryan Howard. Hot shot to third. Tosses across to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Carlos Pena. Maddox back to work.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
And another ball.
Inside, ball 2.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ibanez squeezes it, and there's one away. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
And that is
ball.
Downstairs. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Mangum on the move. Brings it in. Number 2.
Batting sixth,
2 outs, base is
baseman,
empty.
Matt
So up next for New York, Matt Chapman. And that's
Ball
in the dirt.
1, no strikes.
And that
That's
one's a
ball 2.
little bit low. Down 2-0. Chapman gets a piece there. Missed with a changeup. 3-1. Second inning here, no score. He swings and fouls one off. Outside, and that is ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
McNeil.
And the slider just misses.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Chapman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. There's the swing and a miss.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here at Dodger Stadium, home of the World Series champs. Last year was a good one for the Dodger faithful, singing. LA winning their 2nd title in the last 5 years.
Yeah, what a year, Boog, and that makes it 8.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. A solo shot, and the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Raul Ibanez. Foul ball there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
In the dirt, ball 1. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. And that one fouled off.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Nope, outside.
Next offering is outside. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count is 2-2.
Okay.
In the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Here's Wade Boggs now. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on, popped up left side. And that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Digging in, Jason Dominguez. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Good job at damage control right there. Top half of the third inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez measures 5 feet 10 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. And that's downstairs and outside. Line drive. And there's one away. Jose Azocar up now for the Mets. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch just misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Full count. 3-2.
Good job to fight that one off. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Gwynn batting for the second time, and that's strike one. On the ground right side, Howard tossed to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. Hit on the ground to short, sneaks through, base hit, and a good start to the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a simple ground ball the other way. Had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Ryan keeping an eye on him.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
At the plate, Jake Mangum. Runner takes off.
1-1.
Pitch out, but no action. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Stop. Gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Ryan Howard steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. That one outside, and that's ball 1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 1-1 now. In the dirt, but kept close. Check swing on the 2-1, appeal to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Check swing, called strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Start of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Mike Cameron.
25, Mike Cameron.
That misses, and that is ball 1.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's Francisco Lindor. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball, that's in.
Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. Ripped on a line to center. Snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
The other way. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Back here in LA, now here is Raul Ibanez.
Raul Ibanez.
And that one a little below the knees. 1-0. And a foul ball. just off the inside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that's down and away.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Lindor on to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth. Now the catcher up to hit. Jason Varitek. 0 for 1. Popped out foul to the catcher his first time up. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Everything came together for him. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
In the dirt, Varitek over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. This one in the air. Alvarez under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's two away. Now Wade Boggs. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Boggs.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. In for a strike, and a count 1-2. In the air, right side, and that's the third out. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, Freddie Freeman. Maddox back to work. Just missed.
Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Strike one.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. It's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Chapman in the box now. Takes strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 now.
Ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Ball 2.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And no one can get there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
There's a strike.
I got 1 ball,
First
1
and
strike.
second here, no outs. And a count 1-2. Right side, hard hit. Throws to Henderson. Double play. That was some defensive wizardry.
3-6-1 double plays can be so tough to turn. We're talking about the ground that the pitcher has to cover to get there. And in this case, you have a left-handed hitter that's out of the box even quicker than a righty. So everything has to be perfect and on time and on the money. Nice job right there.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now here is Jason Dominguez. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. And ball one.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And down on strikes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. McNeil. The throw to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
The center fielder,
So 2 down now, and here is Jake Mangum. 0 for 2 in this one. Right side, McNeil. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Top 6. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jose Azocar. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And there's one down. And now here's a speed threat, outfielder Tony Gwynn. Just a weak fly ball this time. They got it for out number 2. And next for the Mets, Mike Cameron, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1. Ball, that's out.
On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now the first baseman, Ryan Howard. First pitch swinging.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Started after it, appeal to third. He went around, according to Carl Dixon. On the ground, right side, McNeil. Over to first, one away, bottom of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. Adam Dunn. He's already homered here in this one. Dunn in his 14th season, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. That one missed.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
So a man at first. Here's the left fielder, Raul Ibanez. Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That's off the inside corner, and the count 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Jason Varitek, the next to hit.
Varitek.
Ball one.
Squirts away a little bit. Done. Off of first with 2 away. High in the air, out to right. Gwynn settles under this one. He's got it, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. Up the middle, Henderson tosses to first. Lindor retired. And now the Mets DH, Carlos Pena.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First pitch misses.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flatten it out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Looking to get the tying run on base. A changeup missing. Ball 2. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2-2 count.
Ibanez should have this one. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs. Here's Freddie Freeman now.
First baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
There's a swing and a drive. That one is back. Makes the catch, gliding out of the warning track. Set for the last half of the 7th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Azokar raging back towards the wall. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman
steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Boggs.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is inside. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side. McNeil gets it to first. Boggs is out.
Good fade and sinking action in that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
The right fielder.
2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jason Dominguez. In the air, left side. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and here is Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman. Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 63, Justin Linton.
First offering, and it just misses. Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing. Runner on the go. In there for strike 3. Go to second. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
0-1. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Ripped on a line. Ibanez makes the grab, and that's the inning. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Bryson Stott.
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jared Koenig.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Wastes no time there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And the batter now, Jake Mangum. Makes the grab, and there's one down. So up next, Ryan Howard. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Howard.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Now 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Adam Dunn. Got to be careful. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2 outs. This to third. They take the force out, and that is that. We go to the ninth, and stepping in for New York, Jose Azocar. Pinch hitter coming on, Vladimir Guerrero.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Slayton back to work. That one misses, and that's ball 1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
2 balls, no strike.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He's under it. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
On a line out towards center. Base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Number 75, Andres.
Next to hit, Mike Cameron. Right through there for a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Late swing, fouled off. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Headed towards the corner. Cruz on the move. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Tries to get back and save.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Tap foul at the plate.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
1 strike away. To the right side. Stop. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout. Maddox with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
1-0 the final. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.